YouTube, what is up? It is time for Pickems round 2. We're currently 100% at the moment. We're doing good. Everything went to how we thought it was going to go. And then now it kind of gets a little bit harder. I'm a bit worried about this at the moment. Also, Nats is here, so I feel like Liquid have a pretty good chance now. MIBR, it didn't look great. And they're playing like old comps. They're playing very safe. And I think to win out this tournament or to get far in this tournament, you should be throwing curveballs. You've had a good amount of time. There's a potential of new meta. There's a few agents like Deadlock and stuff that are super strong. And I think to just go for old, reliable comps that people are used to playing against isn't really the play. So that's what I think happened here. Sentinels looked a little shaky, I guess, against Wolves. Maybe Wolves looked a little better than I thought. So I'm still going to go with Sentinels. I think that Billy, with the way that they play, they still don't have enough discipline to beat a team like Sentinels. I think they can get a map, for sure. But to do it like twice, I don't know. I just think they make too many mistakes that a team as coordinated as Sentinels should be fine with. So I'm going to back Sentinels, but I can see like I can see a 2-1. I could see a 2-0 as well. But I think for Billy to win this, I don't know. I think Sentinels are too coordinated. Then we got GenG against PaperX, and I have no idea where I'm going with this one. Because GenG looks really, really good. Is the train going to be fine against GenG? I mean, from what I've seen, this is probably the two best teams that we've got here at the moment. I'm going to back PaperX with this one. I got to just back them. I think no matter who wins this, unless they get an incredibly unlucky draw in the 1-1, should still be going through. Yeah, I think the PaperX, when I was watching some of their stuff, especially Icebox, they had so many nice strats that the first time they play other maps, if they have similar level of strats, they should be winning. Saying that as well, GenG, you could definitely say the same for Sunset. But yeah, I just liked what PaperX was bringing to the table, so I'm going to back them, and I think their aim was looking really good. I don't know, it's everything I can say positive about PaperX, I could literally say for GenG as well. So this one feels like the hardest one out of the whole of the matchup. But I also said this for GenG, MIBR, and it actually turned out to be pretty straightforward. So let's go PaperX on this one. Yeah, again, the train has too much momentum. Until they actually like lose a game, how can we even think that PaperX isn't going to be winning a game? So we'll lock that one in. And then we're going to go for the 0-1. Heretics are going to be fine against Wolves. Again, Wolves can get a map, but I think most likely we're going to see the 2 be over towards here. And then MIBR against Liquid. I think a lot of people that know that Nats is coming back, because Nats flew out today, is going to pick Liquid here. But what I actually think, if you put together all the information, Kiko said in an interview that Liquid were playing with an academy player instead of Nats leading up to this, which meant that they didn't think that Nats was going to get his visa. They haven't actually played any new comps, Teolus, with Nats. Really. But I imagine they haven't got that much. I imagine they haven't got that much down. And they're kind of like in some weird area where tomorrow they're just going to be trying to work out what they're playing on every single map and kind of fast fix it. And against an MIBR team that in theory should have used the 3-4 weeks better, I have to back MIBR here, even though they didn't look great. But I think they can look a lot better. And so far, the whole whoever has had like the most time, with like EWC qualifiers as well, like calculated in there, has come out on top. So I have to keep going with that as well. In terms of MIBR, just have had the most time to prep, even though they're using standard comps. I don't think Liquid have enough time to do the curveballs that would win them maps against them. So I think overall I have to go with MIBR here, but I can definitely see with Nats they'll be like completely rejuvenized and feel like great. But I'm still going to go with MIBR because I just think they should be looking better, and I think people are going to be really down on them when actually it can't I think that's the worst it's gonna look, and I don't think Liquid have enough to do well thought out curveballs that MIBR are gonna struggle with, like they did in Sunset. Okay, that's the thought process. Hopefully everyone understands. What is the hardest game to call? I mean, it's PaperX GenG. It's these two. What is the most likely for an upset? I don't even know what an upset would be. I don't know who's favored out of these two, and I don't know who's favored out of these two. So the upset would have to be one of the Chinese teams winning. Okay, let's see. We're going for 100% on this one. So far, we're doing good. And yeah, let's have a... I don't know if we keep 100% going. But yeah, so far so good. We'll stay positive. Subscribe, like, and I will see you all tomorrow on the stream. Thank you so much, guys.